Welcome back to Calm Mind and Healthy Body, our channel. Today we're discussing important topics related to pulmonary health, specifically pulmonary hypertension, pulmonary embolism, blood thinners, symptoms, and treatments. Understanding these conditions is crucial for maintaining good health and well-being. So let's get started. Pulmonary hypertension is a type of high blood pressure that affects the arteries in the lungs and the right side of the heart. It can make blood flow through the lungs difficult, leading to symptoms like shortness of breath, fatigue, and chest pain. Recognizing the signs of pulmonary hypertension early on is critical to managing the condition effectively. Pulmonary embolism, on the other hand, occurs when a blood clot gets lodged in one of the pulmonary arteries, blocking blood flow to the lungs. This can be a life-threatening condition and requires immediate medical attention. Knowing the risk factors and symptoms of pulmonary embolism can help save lives. Blood thinners, also known as anticoagulants, help prevent blood clots from forming or getting more prominent. They are commonly used to treat conditions like pulmonary embolism and reduce the risk of complications. Understanding how blood thinners work and their potential side effects is essential for those prescribed these medications. Your health matters, so let's explore these critical topics together. Understanding pulmonary hypertension. Pulmonary hypertension is a condition characterized by high blood pressure in the lungs' arteries. This can strain the heart and lead to serious health complications. Based on the underlying causes and severity of the condition, pulmonary hypertension is classified differently. If you enjoy our content, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on health tips, recipes, and wellness inspiration. I appreciate your support. Common symptoms of pulmonary hypertension include shortness of breath, especially during physical activity, fatigue, chest pain, and a rapid heartbeat. These symptoms can significantly impact a person's quality of life and may worsen if left untreated. If pulmonary hypertension is not managed correctly, it can result in various complications that affect the heart and lungs. One of the most severe complications is right-sided heart failure, where the heart struggles to pump blood effectively to the lungs, leading to fluid buildup in the body. This can cause swelling in the legs and abdomen, and an increased risk of blood clots. Additionally, untreated pulmonary hypertension can lead to pulmonary embolism, a life-threatening condition where a blood clot blocks one of the pulmonary arteries. This can result in sudden chest pain, difficulty breathing, and even death if not promptly treated. It's essential to recognize the signs of pulmonary hypertension early on and seek medical attention for proper diagnosis and treatment. Insight into pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism is a serious medical condition when a blood clot, typically from the legs, travels to the lungs and blocks one of the pulmonary arteries. This blockage can disrupt blood flow to the lungs, leading to potentially life-threatening consequences if not promptly treated. Several key risk factors can increase the likelihood of developing a pulmonary embolism. These include prolonged immobility, such as during long flights or bed rest after surgery, as well as conditions like deep vein thrombosis, DVT, which can lead to blood clots that may travel to the lungs. Other risk factors include obesity, smoking, and a family history of blood clots. Symptoms of pulmonary embolism can vary in severity, but often include sudden shortness of breath, chest pain that may worsen with deep breathing or coughing, a rapid heart rate, and coughing up blood. These symptoms can be alarming and should not be ignored, as prompt medical intervention is crucial for a positive outcome. Diagnosing pulmonary embolism typically involves a combination of imaging tests, such as CT pulmonary angiography, a ventilation perfusion scan, and blood tests to check for clotting markers. Early detection and treatment of pulmonary embolism are essential to prevent complications like lung damage or even death. By understanding the definition, risk factors, symptoms, and diagnostic methods associated with pulmonary embolism, individuals can be better equipped to recognize the signs of this condition and seek timely medical attention. Stay informed and stay vigilant about your health. Now let's discuss the symptoms and risks of these conditions. Symptoms of pulmonary hypertension may include shortness of breath, fatigue, chest pain, and even fainting. On the other hand, pulmonary embolism can present with symptoms like sudden shortness of breath, chest pain that may become worse with deep breaths, and a rapid heart rate. Pulmonary hypertension can lead to heart failure, while a pulmonary embolism can be fatal if the clot travels to the heart or brain. It's crucial to differentiate between diagnosis and treatment when it comes to pulmonary hypertension. Pulmonary hypertension can be caused by conditions like heart disease or lung disease, and diagnosis may involve tests like echocardiograms or right heart catheterization. Treatment may include medications to lower blood pressure in the lungs, or surgery in severe cases. On the other hand, Pulmonary embolism is often caused by blood clots in the legs that travel to the lungs. Diagnosis may involve imaging tests like CT scans or pulmonary angiography. Treatment usually includes blood thinners to dissolve the clot and prevent new ones from forming. The pivotal moment here is understanding the importance of distinguishing between these conditions for proper management and treatment. These medications work by interfering with the body's natural clotting process, reducing the risk of dangerous clots that can lead to conditions like pulmonary embolism or stroke. Different types of blood thinners are available, including oral anticoagulants like warfarin and direct oral anticoagulants, DOACs, as well as injectable anticoagulants like heparin. Each type of blood thinner works slightly differently, but ultimately serves the same purpose of preventing excessive clotting. It's important to differentiate between anticoagulants, which primarily target clotting factors in the blood, and antiplatelet medications, which work by preventing platelets from sticking together and forming clots. While both types of medications are used to reduce the risk of blood clots, they are often prescribed for different conditions and have varying mechanisms of action. Proper usage and monitoring of blood thinners are essential to ensure their effectiveness and minimize the risk of complications like bleeding. Patients taking blood thinners should follow their healthcare provider's instructions carefully, including regularly monitoring their blood clotting levels and reporting any unusual symptoms or side effects. By understanding the function, types, and importance of blood thinners in treating clotting disorders, individuals can actively manage their health and reduce the risk of serious complications associated with abnormal clotting. Stay informed and stay proactive about your health. Recognizing symptoms. Recognizing the symptoms of pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism is crucial for early detection and prompt treatment of these potentially serious conditions. Symptoms of pulmonary hypertension may include fatigue, dizziness, chest pain, irregular heartbeat, and shortness of breath, especially during physical activity. As the condition progresses, individuals may experience swelling in the ankles and legs, bluish lips or skin, and a racing pulse. These symptoms can significantly impact daily activities and should not be ignored. On the other hand, symptoms of pulmonary embolism can manifest as sudden shortness of breath, chest pain that worsens with deep breathing or coughing, rapid breathing, coughing up blood, and a rapid heart rate. Individuals may also experience feelings of anxiety, lightheadedness, or fainting. If you or someone you know is experiencing any of these symptoms associated with pulmonary hypertension or pulmonary embolism, it is essential to seek immediate medical attention. Remember, your health is essential, so don't hesitate to seek medical help if you experience any concerning symptoms. Treatment approaches. Managing pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism involves a combination of medications, lifestyle modifications, and, in some cases, surgical interventions to improve symptoms, prevent complications, and enhance overall quality of life. For pulmonary hypertension, medications such as vasodilators, endothelin receptor antagonists, and prostacyclin analogs may be prescribed to help relax blood vessels in the lungs, reduce pressure on the heart, and improve blood flow. In the case of pulmonary embolism, blood thinners, anticoagulants, are commonly used to prevent further blood clot formation and reduce the risk of complications. Thrombolytic medications may be administered to dissolve existing blood clots quickly. Other therapies, such as inferior vena cava filters or surgical embolectomy, may be considered for severe cases of pulmonary embolism. Early detection of pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism is crucial for initiating appropriate treatment and preventing the progression of the conditions. Healthcare providers may develop personalized treatment plans tailored to each individual's needs, considering factors like the underlying cause, severity of symptoms, and overall health status. By highlighting the importance of early detection and personalized treatment plans, individuals can work closely with their healthcare team to manage pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism effectively. Remember, proactive management and adherence to treatment recommendations can make a significant difference in optimizing health outcomes. Stay informed and stay proactive about your health. We explored the definitions and classifications of pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism, highlighting the importance of recognizing symptoms like shortness of breath, chest pain, and fatigue. We delved into the various treatment approaches for pulmonary hypertension and pulmonary embolism, including medications, lifestyle changes, and surgical interventions. Early detection and personalized treatment plans are crucial for optimizing outcomes and improving the quality of life for those affected by these conditions. Remember, if you experience any concerning symptoms related to pulmonary hypertension or pulmonary embolism, it's essential to consult healthcare professionals for proper evaluation and management. Your health and well-being are top priorities, so don't hesitate to seek medical advice when needed. We hope this video has provided valuable insights into these critical medical conditions and empowered you to take control of your health. If you found this information helpful, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more health-related content and tips on staying well-informed. Thank you for watching. Remember to prioritize your health and well-being. See you in the next video.